Bum, 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 bum. What is up, everybody? It's time for some Mogis metal. Hope you're ready. Get ready to thrash around in that mosh pit. This is Red Black Jank City right here. We got Glissa. Hey, what's up, Glissa? Glissa was a very big part of my early Magic. Yeah, I'll get into some Glissa action earlier here in a second. Okay, so we've got Marsh Flats, we've got Swamp, we have Erebos, a little card draw. If he's got any life gain, Vandal Blast, Blood Cultist, yeah, it's not too bad. I'd like maybe we can fire this Demonic Tutor off for an Ancient Tomb or something. Make sure we get down Mogis. Yeah, we'll go and keep. Okay, but we are playing Mogis, God of Slaughter, Devotion 7. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, he deals 2 damage to that player unless he sacks a creature. Playing against Glissa the Traitor, first strike, death touch. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Yeah, she was a very big part of my first just Magic deck that I ever built. She was like, if I drew her, I was like, all right, I'm gonna win this bad boy. Get another Swamp. Okay, that's not too bad. So it's going to get down Marsh Flats, and then yeah, we'll just go and pass the turn. But yeah, as far as our Mogis build, this is just red black, good stuff as far as the creatures go, and then just a ton of just enchantments. So we got like Tainted Remedy, we have Rain of Gore, we have Spell Shock, we have one. I can't remember some of their names, but we have another one where if they tap their mana, they have to tap all their lands. So they have to tap it all on their turn. Let's get into a Badlands. That we have to shock it in. Get into Terminate. Okay, let's go and get down Swamp. And we don't necessarily, well, if we want to get down Mogis next turn, yeah, I may go and fire this off for an Ancient Tomb, or well, we can get it to Mana Crypt. Well, I think I like Ancient Tomb because green-black, yeah, we got a little bit of artifact destruction over there, more than likely. So I think I'm going to go for an Ancient Tomb right now. Now we can get down Mogis, and we can get down Tainted Remedy after that. Also, on a side note, guys, if you have your Mosh Pit wristbands on, you may head over to the Mosh Pit at MTGOTraders.com. Be safe, you know. Here at the Mogis concert, we like to thrash around a lot. Have some fun. You know, if somebody falls down, make sure you pick them up. We can do a Vampiric Tutor. I like that. Let's go for an Ancient Tomb. Let's get down Mogis right now. Let's get this bad boy on the battlefield. He's got a show to perform. And then if we get down Blood Cultist, so that's going to be 2 towards the Devotion. Let's see what he's firing off right now. So Horizon Spell Bomb. Oh, okay, yeah, just getting a land, basic land off that, right? Yep. But yeah, so as far as Devotion goes, we have 1, 2. We get down Cultist, that'll be 3, 4. Tainted Remedy will be 5. Erebos will be 6. So we're getting pretty close to getting Mogis turned online. And the 2 points a turn right now, you know, it's not too bad. Especially if we have Terminate in our hand, we can blast Glissa if he gets him down this turn. But also, I do have a link to Chris Pakula's Metal Spotify playlist down in the description. So if you want to listen to some metal while you're playing this, or while you're watching this video, head over there, check it out, man. Chris Pakula, if you're not familiar, he's a pretty cool Magic dude. I follow him on Twitter. I've never met him, but I know he's pretty cool. But he's a really big metal fan, so when I built this deck, I couldn't help but feel a little bit of Magic inspired. At least I wanted to throw a shout out to his metal playlist, man, because I'm not easy. Well, let's do this hand, then I'll break it down. Alright, so I was going to get down Swamp, and we get into Mana Vault. That's actually pretty nice right there. Let's go ahead and so we get down Mana Vault. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7 mana. Yeah, I may go ahead and go for an Erebos right now. Yeah, let's stick that. So we got 1, 2. Got some Metal Gods coming in hot. Okay. Yeah, then we'll go and pass the turn. But yeah, as far as metal goes, I'm not a huge metal fan, but one of my buddies in college, he had a metal band, and I used to always love going to his shows because I don't know how to describe it. Like, theatrics matter in metal bands, and it's it's just so like entertaining to me that like it is not. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like I've enjoyed every single one of his metal shows that I've gone to. It's a lot of fun. It's just like he would text me. He's like, "Hey man, we got a new laser thing for my metal band." I'm like, "Cool, man." And they have like these really like epic like Viking like intros to songs. It's just one of those things where it's just like, whoa, this music genre exists like this. I had no clue. So I'm not a huge fan of metal, but I certainly appreciate what it brings, man. That culture is pretty cool, man. And he told me, well, let's get our turn up and running. So he gets down the longbow, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. Okay. So we're not gonna. Mana Ball's trying to shake us down for 4 mana. No, we're good, man. Get into mountain. Okay, so let's get down mountain. I'm trying to figure out what we want to use this Vampiric Tutor for. Let's get down Blood Cultist. So I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 off Tainted Remedy. And then we can get down another enchantment to turn on Devotion next turn. So, and then, yeah, we'll go ahead and use this Black Mana. That way we have Vampiric Tutor. Yeah, I'm not too worried about him bringing anything back with Glissa, so we can take some right now. So we'll get down Tainted Remedy. Yeah, and then we'll go and pass the turn. So as far as Devotion goes, we're sitting at 6, and then I'm like right now, like we have the Vampiric Tutor. I'm just trying to figure out what sounds good. You know, what sounds appetizing. We're going to the buffet right now, trying to figure that out. But yeah, as far as metal goes, man, it's pretty cool. So if you've never been to a metal show, at least a local metal show, go to one. It is pretty cool. I listened to a lot of Metallica in high school, but I don't really listen to them that much anymore. But I'm really into rap, man. I like a lot of rap. But yeah, metal. It's pretty cool. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So like they have mosh pits, and if you're a metal fan, I apologize if I'm like not presenting it correctly, but I'm pretty sure there's like a red faction and a black faction because I saw a bunch of people wearing like black hoodies and red hoodies, and I asked my buddies like, "Hey, what's going on, man?" He's like, "Oh yeah, that's the blah 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 and the blah blah blah." I'm like, "Oh, cool, man. Didn't know that." So he's down the replica right there, destroy target artifact or enchantment. Okay, so we do need to watch out for that. But let's see what we can get into. So if we go for an enchantment, he's going to be able to activate that and destroy it, and then also bring it back with a Glissa. So let's see what we want to get into. We're actually getting into a lot of mana. Get into Toxic Deluge, that would wipe his board. We can get into some Merciless action. That's pretty metal. That sounds metal. Yeah, because he's going to have the reoccurring replica right there. Bring it back with Glissa. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's metal right there. That's a metal show. Okay, so it goes on top of us. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have 6 mana. I'll go ahead and pay for that right now, and then we can get into like a Vandal Blast or something like that if we want to, or Terminate on his commander. Yeah, so we're going to pay 4 right now. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Untap that. We can get down the Merciless next turn, and we have Terminate up right now. And he has no 1-drop. Yeah, 1 power creature. So yeah, we'll just go and pass the turn. So we get on Merciless next turn. That'll turn on Devotion for Mogis, and then whenever our opponent casts a spell, it's going to deal that much damage to him, equal to that spell's converted mana cost. So pretty fun. But yeah, we're going to fire this Terminate off this turn. And if you start getting some like 1-drop out artifacts, that we can start blasting with Blood Cultist and getting some +1 counters on her. But she looks like she'd enjoy a metal show right there, man, with the with the skulls behind her. Okay, let's get him to swing in right now. Let's go and fire this Terminate off. I'll just kind of delay him for a turn. Always set up Merciless. I'm pretty sure we've only been dealt 3 commander damage too. Well, I'll go back there and double check. I usually keep up with the die. Yeah, 3 commander damage. Okay, so his commander goes to the command zone. We're good, man. Oh, but as far as Glissa, yeah, when I first got into Magic, I built a green-black deck. That was my true Magic, like, I'm new to Magic. Every single rare goes in this deck. And I remember I traded for Glissa, and I thought she was I was like, man, This has got to be the best Magic card ever. First Strike Death Touch? Come on, man. So awesome. We're not going to pay for Mana Vault. No, man. Quit shaking us down. Defiler of Souls. Okay. Well, yeah, monocolored. So he has. Yeah, that's not going to. No, I forgot those are artifacts, so that's not going to work. Let's go. Yeah, let's go and stick to our plans. Let's get down Merciless. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still 6 mana, so we got to tap this Mana Vault. Get into black red. And since we don't want to blow anything up, I'm not gonna. We're at 22 right now. I'm still just going to be a little bit cautious as far as tapping that Ancient Tomb. Okay. Now, if we swing in with the Mogis, his First Strike Death Touch, indestructible. So, we'll just go and hold off right now. Well, we can swing in with Erebos and Mogis. Let's go and do that. Because they're indestructible. Yeah. Alright, so coming in hot. Imagine them on the stage together. We got Erebos playing bass. Mogis is shredding on the guitar. I like it. I love that image. And if he wants to, he can blast. He can bring this back next turn and blast, Tainted Remedy or Mana Vault. But at this point right now, we're doing okay. Alright, so we're going to regenerate right there. Blows the Tainted Remedy up. Alright, man. See if he sacks a creature. Dropping down 27. Okay. And then just for added bonus, we'll have actually enough mana to get down the Defiler of Souls without untapping the Mana Vault. So we can get that down and bring. Should be able to bring Devotion back on. Now he does have the Longbow on there. And he goes. Oh, okay. Takes out Merciless. Okay. I forgot about Pinging Death. Oh my gosh, that's like Kitchen Magic 101. Oh man, I even had a Pinging Death. Man, I should have picked up on that interaction. I remember that, man. Oh yeah, I had a Pinging Death. Yeah. I like that. Alright, man. So what we can do is we can Vandal Blast on the Longbow. Get that into the graveyard. And then he has to kill one of our creatures to get it going into the graveyard. Okay, so we can Vandal Blast that. Or we can Overload it if we want to. So you get to draw a card. Yeah, we might go and go for an Overload. No, we're good. Get into Jund Panorama. Okay. So get down the Panorama. Let's fire this Vandal Blast off. Actually, let's go ahead and tap right there. And we'll still have 1 mana left up to activate the Panorama, or we can draw a card if we want to. So he does have Regenerate right here, Regenerate target creature, so if he wants to pick one of these guys right here, but at least the main thing that we're going for is getting this Longbow into the graveyard. Alright, so going to draw a card off that. And we can go ahead and get in for 1 if we want to. Go, Blood Cultist, go. Knock him down to 26. We believe in you. Swinging those skulls around our head. And then we still have, if we want, we're at 17 life, so we can swing it for 14. We may activate Erebos. We'll see. At least he'll be taking 2 off the Mogis trigger, drop him down to 24. Now, as far as Devotion goes, we're sitting at 5, and we're sitting at 3. So, 1, 2, 3. That'll actually turn on Devotion for both of them with Defiler of Souls. Phyrexian Revoker. Yeah, we can go leave the Giant Panorama up. If that's the one he wants to name, he can go for it. And we do have Blood Cultist, so we can blast that Phyrexian Revoker if we want to. We do have to watch out for the Yavimaya Hollow, though. Mirror Matrix. Okay, I'm liking this build. Oh, he named Phyrexian Revoker. Okay, he named Blood Cultist. Wise choice right there. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and crack this Giant Panorama. We're doing a draw card. We can get one more red source. So we're looking at next turn. If we lose 2 life, we'll go to 12. To get down the Defiler, we're looking at 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm going to go and crack for a red source right now. Yeah, because we draw life, and then we're looking at the Ancient Tomb right now. Alright, so we're going to skip on that. Don't worry, we're good, man. We're good on the Mana Vault. Get into the Cliffs. Go and get that down. Let's go and get the Defiler of Souls down. Let's looking at double black. Right there. Now, he can block with Phyrexian Revoker. And he does have Mirror Matrix out there. But he does. Oh, okay, no. I was thinking Mirror Turbine. This is Mirror Matrix. So, he doesn't have enough mana to activate it. So let's go and swing in right now with Mogis and Erebos. Oops, there we go. Can regenerate right there. Okay. Getting it for 5. Going to drop down to 19. So we got the Defiler trigger. Now we have the Mogis trigger. Should drop him down to 17. Okay, now as far as next turn, we can at least get in for 5 if he doesn't block right there. Now we will have the Defiler of Souls because each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a mono-colored creature. So we're going to be sacking Erebos, but that'll put us at 7 devotion, so we'll still have Mogis. Swinging it for 3, drops us down to 9. I mean, drops down to 8, excuse me. And he may be activating the Mirror Matrix. No, Memory Jar, okay. Okay, I wonder when he... Okay. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm okay with missing that. Now, if he does have a kill spell, he can destroy one of our creatures. Cranial plating, okay. I'm trying to see what he wants. You know, we're gonna have to discard this hand and then draw another card. But he's getting out a bunch of blockers right now, and he's still leaving up Yavimaya Hollow. Okay, so we got the Mana Vault trigger. One sack Erebos. And he's going to be able to bring back Memory Jar if he wants. Let's see what he brings back. Oh, he does have the Construct creature in there. And that gets returned back to his, returned to his hand. So we can start pinging creatures with that. And... do we want to pay 4 for Mana Vault? No, we're going to hold off. Reign of Gore. Okay, that's not getting it done. And we can't activate Blood Cultists. We get in for 5 in the air. with Defiler. He has Cranial Plating next turn. We have a blocker and Blood Cultist. Let's go and get down Rain of Gore. That way we can keep our devotion up. Yeah, swing in for 5 in the air. Yeah, because if we swing with Mogis, he's going to block. He has a regeneration right there. But he'd have to... Well, he didn't have to. We lose a blocker, swinging for 3. Yeah, he's got the Cranial Plating right there, so... He'll be able to switch it around, too, though. But if we sit back, he's going to put Cranial Plating on something. We'll have to block. He'll go to the graveyard. Yeah, so I'm going to go and swing in right now. Drop him down to 12. He'll have the Mogis trigger. See if he sacks a creature. I doubt it. Sacks a monocolored creature. Okay. Yeah, with Cranial Plating, you can stick that on there. You got Radiant Longbow. Okay. Yeah, this is getting to the junk time right here. It's turn 11. Somebody should be going off at turn 11. Gets a crossbow on there, so he can he can ping 1 damage to us. Defiler. Okay. Turns off Devotion. He can bring back. Let's see what he brings back. Gets into the Replica. Yeah, now he has Cranial Plating, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. He can stick it on. Yeah, he can stick the Cranial Plating on Phyrexian Revoker or Copper Mirror. And then, yeah, swing in. If that's what he wants to do. He can tap for black mana. I guess we'll just go and block. I mean, he puts the Cranial Plating on there and he wins. Yeah, because he has enough mana to activate it. So we kind of have to do that. And we get a +1 counter on nobody. But yeah, I haven't played against Glissa in a long time, man. So this is it's pretty cool to see this. This is a looks like a nicely finely tuned Glissa deck right here. So we got our Mana Vault trigger. Let's see what gets us out of this. We'll go and get the Havoc Festival down. Why not? At least drop them down to 5. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll still be 1 away from Mogis Devotion. Okay, so we put the Mogis trigger on the stack. He'll go to 8, and he'll go down to 4. He'll go to 5. We put the Havoc Festival trigger on the stack. Oh, he's going for the replica. Okay, fair enough, man. Yeah, so he's got it with Cranial Plating now. And we can also, if we want to kill ourselves, we can tap this Ancient Tomb right here. So he's got the Mogis trigger. Going down without a fight. But talk about a metal show right there. Rain of Gore, man. Hey, that's a nice little Mogis thing right here. Had some fun. Got down some fun enchantments. Swinging for 7. Is going to drop us down to -1. Alright, that closes it out. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.